you're looking at certain trends around you. Give us some specifics as to what you're presenting.
Sure. Well, this morning we're looking at the always connected consumer and what this means. We're seeing a key step change in consumer behavior when it comes to researching, planning, booking, and experiencing travel. And that step change is really being driven by the consumer and consumer technology, such as smartphones, tablets, various mobile devices, is really driving that key change in the way that consumers are actually planning and researching and booking their travel plans.
So the trends are up, you're suggesting in that regard. People are using more of these smartphones and tablets to research, not to book.
Definitely. Well, we're finding what they're really looking to do is engage with travel brands. So there has been a key change in terms of them using their smartphone, for example, whilst they're, on their way home from work to research various different travel plans that they might have. They might then go home and switch to the desktop computer, might talk it through with their family, and then they might use their tablet as well to maybe share those ideas with their kids. But we are also seeing a key increase in the number of consumers actually transacting via mobile and via tablet devices as well.
And is this all across the UK, Europe?
It's across UK, Europe, the US as well as the key markets. Yeah.
Therefore, having seen this, what do you conclude and present to destinations that are looking to attract more and more of the visitor?
I would say it's become essential now for all destinations to have a mobile-friendly website. Basically, if a consumer is looking for inspiration and they come to your site and they have a poor experience, then they're going to go straight to their competitor's site. Even if it's just so essential that you're there. Even if they're not transacting on the website, they were actually looking there for inspiration whilst they're on the move, for example.
So if you want to be in it, you're suggesting your website has to be mobile friendly.
Yes, definitely. You might not necessarily need an app, but you do need a mobile-friendly website.
But an app helps.
Apps can help. It depends if they have the key goals and purpose in mind when they've been designed. Some of them have been downloaded and then not used enough, but it really depends on the purpose of the app. And if it's very useful to the consumer, then they will use it and they will engage with the brand via the app. And we've found that something like 60% of brands who have downloaded the app are more likely to actually purchase from that brand.
What sort of demographics are you seeing in terms of the upsurge in the use of mobile?
It's all demographics, really. It's certainly when it comes to age, it's not necessarily specific to the younger category. We're seeing, people in their 50s, 60s, 70s using iPads, for example, to be inspired. They have the time to travel, for example. So, and then looking at different geographies. What's interesting we found actually is the cultural variances. So some countries, like for example Germany, are really keen to use mobile devices right the way through the whole researching, planning and experiencing processes, and they're quite happy to transact on a mobile device. Whereas, for example, in the Netherlands, they're a bit more hesitant to actually transact, but they do like to have information given to them via mobile.
How about the UK?
In the UK, we sit somewhere in the middle. So we're not quite as enthusiastic about mobile as the Germans, but we very much want to use mobile device. We might then transact on a desktop. We just feel like that's a bit more secure at the moment.
Thank you, Gina. Appreciate it.
Thank you.